Hello there everyone, and welcome back. We had ourselves a couple of tough missions there, mainly trying to deal with torpedo lance orcs of all things. Although, as made apparent it seemed like with the first mission, there is a real chance I could actually win that, considering I almost won against Solare with his, 4 cruisers and his Death Dealer. Even though all he had to do was destroy a single battle barge, I pretty much did more damage to him by a mile than he did to me. And of course, the rematch with the planetary assault may have hindered me some because I invested too many of my torpedoes actually shooting at the beacons when softening up any of his ships would have been nice for me. Not to mention I may not have prioritized my ships very well either. Nonetheless, we're going to try and learn from that, and if I'm so lucky, maybe I can get another match with them, and we could put all what that I've learned anyway to the test. We will see. Okay, it's time to play off against some Imperial Navy, and unfortunately I did have a match with Atlan before this match. Unfortunately I had to take care of some stuff quickly, which unfortunately meant 2 of my strike cruisers got stuck with a lost in warp effect, and I wanted to do a 4 strike cruiser kind of fleet, but now that is not a possibility. Even worse, I don't actually have my chapter master for it, so this is a little bit unfortunate. Stupid real life having to come in and ruin everything. Now it just begs the question, do I go with 2 scouts, or do I go for Gladius for maybe some real actual support fire? I like the idea of 2 hunters, because then they can just hang back and do some boring torpedoes, and I still have strike cruisers to kind of support the battle barge. I just lack the critical element, which is the chapter master. So a little unfortunate, I didn't actually get into the fight to the point where I actually saw what he was fielding there. So I'm left wondering a little bit. But I was going to say, at least for the last match, how I really want to get back into a 4 strike cruiser type of fleet, because that seems like it has so much potential with its mobility. They're basically 188 speed. They have the agility of a Dauntless and a Hellbringer. And they are actually surprisingly small for an actual cruiser, so dodging torpedoes with them isn't really all that terrible, or not really difficult. And one thing with my level 10 strike cruisers is I swapped out one of their beacons for a Stormhawk, which is really awkward for this situation because obviously I only have 1 beacon available to me now. Whether it's going to be critical for this matchup, it remains to be seen. But I do have my 2 strike cruisers that are not favored actually with Stormhawks, so that can help a little bit with dealing torpedoes. We'll see how this works out. And he does have a lot of gas clouds, so this will be pivotal in what happens to an extent. He has beacons and all that. I could dodge this though. I just gotta oh, he's not even going for the gas cloud, which is kind of fine. Let's just do a hard turn ourselves. We do have extended sensors, and we have we have at least 1 beacon to force him out of a gas cloud, but I need to be smart with how I use it. This is not exactly working well in my favor too much. So, let's get moving. Actually, this hunter is just going to do a hard turn and just dodge. And if I'm so lucky, maybe I could just, yeah, strike cruiser, you are going to take some torpedo hits there. Let's just spread out and start avoiding some of the damage. I do have assault run available, so that's not a huge issue. Oh, I've been second guessing a little too much. That's unfortunate. I was just thrown off because of damn having to take care of stuff so last second. But as it stands now, that is a bad exchange for me. A really bad exchange, because I am going to get revealed as well. Not a huge loss, mind you, but and he doesn't even have short burn torpedoes either, so a rough start, a really rough start, but we can reposition easily enough. I really do need to get this battle barge with its speed increased, though. At least its turn rotation. That will help making dodging these a lot more accessible. Because the hunter dodged those relatively well. I do have... Okay, he does have short burn torpedoes. I take that back. I was just thrown off before there. But Stormhawks are here to save the day. I might take a torpedo hit still. Nope, they're all gone. We're all good. And he is hiding in the gas cloud right now. So, can I get a good torpedo shot off? Because we know kind of where he's hiding right now. Vaguely. We know where he's vaguely hiding. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Damn it. This is not my day. This is definitely not my day now after getting thrown off so much. And let's see, he does have a Widowmaker, that's no surprise, but I can at least dodge that relatively well. I can dodge that relatively well, and I'm not seeing any lances, so that's a good indicator as well for what I should expect. So let's keep on trying to do this. I could still, well, if anything, I can just burn my reserves, or was it my combustion gauge still. It's not, again, he doesn't have like lances or Nova cans or anything to really use this. And I can reveal him. So let's take advantage of this power that I have, right? He wants to ignore him, so let's take advantage of it. I did this before with Imperial Navy and it works some damn well, so let's up our game, shall we? I still need to reveal his ships, but it doesn't mean much because what this is doing is just revealing himself for me. So now I know exactly where to aim my torpedoes. I just gotta make sure all my torpedoes are firing together, is all I need to do. So, Battle Barge, stop being slow, I need you to start shooting. And I am revealed, but again, he has no lances, so I can punish this some. And unfortunately, his fighters are hitting that. But we are shooting down all his bombers, so he's not going to get the Hunter. Try as he might. I could have turned there at the last moment, but Battle Barge, you could still hit. Let's just get some vision. All I need is some vision. He's kind of set himself in a really awkward spot here. And I do have Beacon. So now, and he does have a oh, he has an Emperor, so never mind the Widowmaker. Alright. Let's start hitting him then. Come on, get moving. You can dodge easily enough. Sword beacons on me all you want. I kind of realize that you're not all that scary without lack of lances. I just need to actually hit your ships. And actually, I want to focus your weaponry because that will destroy your sensors if I'm so lucky. Although you did get stuck in a stasis bomb, which is a little unfortunate. So, you got another stasis bomb there. You're not quite in range of a mutiny, which is one thing I kind of missed out on, unfortunately. But shields are gone. Prioritize this thing. Hell, just lock on. Although I did lose a Hunter, I still have a beacon vision. Just keep firing, and just take advantage of the fact he's not even moving. Because now, guess what? He has, okay, he just repaired the beacon. So, we're going to get you out of vision. We're going to try this again, shall we? Because he is just sitting in that beacon right now. I just need to get a nice torpedo salvo in to actually start hitting him more. And this beacon doesn't really mean much just yet. Until, let's see, do I have more Stormhawks? Yes, I do. And I also have my Thunderhawks to help with this. So shoot these down. Perfect. Perfect. So I do need to get out of this stasis bomb a little bit, but that should be the last one he has. And do I have repairs available? Not yet. Now get this thing alive, because he still has sensors on me, so it's not like hiding the gas cloud means much, but he's making my job easy, isn't he? He is making my job really easy here. Although, I thought that was his torpedoes at first. I didn't realize my boarding torpedoes were on, or autocast was on. So, let's just keep hitting him. He's taking amazing damage right now, even with his macro batteries. And now he's deciding to kind of move out of the beacon. Oh, I want you to get out. So, prow is gone, torpedoes are dying. I still want to make this Emperor the priority, if I can. If I can afford it, but those torpedo hits on are still nice. So shields are back up, repairs are coming up. Now, he is locking on. I gotta keep that in mind too. Fine, beacon me all you want. You already kind of got vision of me, regardless. But with that said, let's kill something that isn't as valuable then. With that said, spread the damage is the main plan, so just keep hitting him. He is micro warp jumping, which is kind of fine. Okay. Alright, so sadly, unless I get lucky torpedoes, this is still going to hurt. And it's still 75 armor versus 75 armor. Although lances can be a pain. So I gotta be ready for that. I do have repairs going. And this Gothic is taking heavy hits. Massive hits. So just dodge and maybe take only one of those hits. There. Torpedoes. That's the mistake you made for ideally. Oh, generators are down, so let me transfer the shields there. I want to start killing these stuff. As awful as this has been for me... Oh, I forgot that... I didn't even notice that was a damn energy disruptor. So that's a bit of a negligence on my part. Oh, well, this is still looking good. This is still looking good. Let me just have you activate your boring torpedoes. That's going to hurt like hell, so... But we got a Gothic. You're going to get the hell out. Get the hell out and focus on these other two ships. We're worried about ramming another day. I'm going to warp you out just to be safe. So one torpedo hits there. This is still going to be good. Okay. And now, just prepare for the broadside. Because right now, he gave himself an easy hit. Ha, he's not even ramming me. To emphasize... Oh, I did my recharge when I didn't need to. So that's a bit of a negligence. Damn it, this is not a good mission for me. Despite the fact that it's starting to turn into my favor. And where's torpedoes? Oh, that was hunters. Nonetheless, this is coming up good. We have lots of shield health now. That is my level 10. I have micro warp jump available. So let's focus on this thing, shall we? Gotta keep in mind that I am heavily damaged, so brace for impact is probably required now. Although I didn't need a brace for impact on you either. Damn sloppy start, but this is still gonna work out well. And he is micro warp jumping something into torpedo range, so... Oh, he has no prow, so that's not an issue. But let's focus on... Why the hell are my bombardment cannons? As much as I like my bombardment cannons to actually be doing full damage, how the hell are they firing through a stasis bomb? I'm not gonna lie, that shouldn't work that way. Although, let's see. Get your shields back up. Oh, you're the one with the 100 health shield, so you are a bit of a liability there. I'm not gonna lie. But despite this horrible display, despite how this is going, we basically just won. I apologize for this sloppy play, although we're not out of the woods yet. I don't have... Oh, he's insubordinate. And was I seeing these things, or did those bombers immediately vanish when he mutinied? I could be wrong, but he could have just mutinied right there. Although, let's get some supercharged void shield ray, and also need to kind of hide this thing, keep it safe a little bit longer. And also, mutiny when you can... Well, I don't know why you're not letting me mutiny. That's a bit weird. Can I shield transfer? I can. Very limited, but the battle barge should survive now. I got this thing taking hits. I can't, for the life of me, have this actually target the Emperor. So, that is really weird. Oh, well, that's a victory. Maybe it's because it's still off cooldown. Maybe it's that weird glitch again. Definitely not my proudest moment. Definitely not my proudest moment. He tried to warp that out. I sure probably let him, to be honest. I probably should have let him warp that out. It's too late now, unfortunately. This thing's dying in a heap of flames and lots of critical hits. That was a bad, bad mission. That was a poor display. Now I have to encode it and show it off for everyone to see. I got thrown off because I was in the middle of the mission. That's probably what did it for me. I was in the middle of a match and then I had to stop the recording halfway through, which really threw off my 4 strike cruiser strategy I wanted to utilize too, so that was a double negative. Oh well, you don't need to hear me lament about getting thrown off in all the hard times, whatever the hell I'm trying to say. If nothing else, that just means we got the bad match out of the way, and somehow it was still a victory. Despite all that, and my weak link, with its lack of extended shields, is now going to get its enhanced upgrade finally. So now we have no weak links there in terms of durability. And with him staying in the beacon as long as he did, I managed to turn that around despite my poor performance. Because really, yeah, I want to ultimately permanently destroy the prow on the Emperor, and I did get a damage result, but of course that was short-lived, and that way I can use the gas clouds against him. That would have been really easy to punish there. But sadly, with only the temporary damage, it didn't work as well as I would have liked. But even then, the Emperor is not really much of a combat ship in all honesty. It has good firepower, mind you, with the macro turrets to help out some, but still, it is only one set of macro batteries on the broadside, and then everything else is relegated to bombers. Hell, it doesn't even have torpedoes on the prow or any form of weaponry. So that kind of emphasizes my point a little bit, but still, it has some potent potential with the fighters alone. I don't even think I really got any Thunderhawks actually reach his fleet, but they were still good at shooting down torpedoes when I was diligent and disciplined enough to actually launch them for that. And other than that, oh yeah, level on my battle barge too. So, maybe max out the Space Marines. Tech Marines is not out of the question, but this is like the only ship in the Space Marine fleet that is not actually weaker than ships of its class, and by that I mean has 1200 health as opposed to other, at least in comparison to other battleships where cruisers normally have 800 health with the Chaos cruisers, the Imperial Navy cruisers, although with Eldar, Space Marines, and Tau, basically half the fleets have like 600, 400 health as kind of the norm, don't they? So maybe I've been saying that all wrong. Nonetheless, the battle barge is more durable than the rest of my fleet. That's what I was trying to get at. Alright, we're fighting Solari's Tau fleet, so I have a good sense on how he's going to play for this, and this is the real question. Do I feel the Mark II battle barge to kind of help negate his shields and fight at long range, where his Manta bombers have a lot more difficulty getting at me, and he could be tempted to try and get in melee with me as a result. Could be tempted, and I don't think I want to, Master of Sanctity here, because I kind of need the Stormhawks to help deal with said Manta bombers a little bit. In the end, this is probably a bad idea, because I know the Mark II is actually good against shooting down, the Sauces, the Emissaries, and the Protectors, but maybe not so much the Custodian. Never mind any Demiurge he may be trying to hide. But with torpedoes are not, without doubt, going to get at the Custodian very well, so I think these Vanguards are kind of relegated to defensive duty. And if he has Earth Cache, I have to be good about keeping these Vanguards safe too, because he can kind of very easily just nuke one down if I go in super close, so I'm going to have to be cautious about how I do this. I almost want to consider doing a solid run early, but that means I don't have a solid run available for when I want to hide against the Manta bombers, which, in all honesty, with the amount of Stormhawks I have, yeah, solid run is a bad idea if I'm going to be launching the Stormhawks anyway, because they kind of give away my position, let's not kid ourselves. And I only have one beacon too. One beacon I actually don't have extended sensors, I just realized too, so this is a bit of a mismatch until my Vanguards get their level 8 upgrade in for the extended range, so this may have been a horrible mistake. But we're going to try and get ourselves a little bit of experience on this. The bombardment cannons could be good as well. It just remains to be seen what's the best way to fight against a Custodian. Because I've been fighting I almost never fought a Custodian with any of my fleet, let alone battle barges, until like as I was leveling up. So we'll see what happens. So we know We know what he's feeling there now. It's just a question. Okay. So he gives that away, without a doubt. So, I do have the armor to deal with his Seeker missiles really well. And if I had Chapter Master here, that's guaranteed armor resistance. He couldn't do any damage with that. And he's got air cache. So I don't have to worry about experimental railguns. I just gotta have the range to punish it. Again, lack of beacons is gonna suck. Lack of extended range even is gonna suck. So he's got enhanced speed and he has a demiurge. Alright. Well, he can detect me, but that's not gonna help his Seeker missiles very much, is it now? So we know he's got just a Custodian and the demiurge, which it's building up the charge. I do have a supercharged void shield already. I just gotta be mindful as he autocasts his Seeker missiles that he is gonna probably wait until shields go down. More than likely. But with that said, I can also fire at this thing. Forget the Custodian in all honesty. At least for now, let's go after a demiurge, because that is honestly the bigger threat if I can manage the mantas really well. So yeah, I think that's the strategy. It's going to put me in an awkward predicament, but we do have a gas cloud as a fallback point. Let's see, and I also have beacons, so come on. Come on, send your bombers. So he has a beacon on me, so that doesn't really help you. You didn't actually jam. Yeah, you didn't jam the battle barge, which can get right into sensor range. So, are you willing to run like hell? Please run like hell. Yeah, he saw it running doing cutting maneuvers, so the engines unfortunately are gone immediately. That sucks. So, he used his beacon though, and engines are gone, but we did deter all of his weaponry there. That's his bombers for now, so I'm just going to have to deal with Seeker missiles. And I have better speed than him, who am I kidding? Let's just chase after him. Now, begs the question, I need to get a beacon on for this to work. And also, I know I have more speed than you, so you cannot get away from me, goddammit. Nope, I didn't get the shields down, but that's okay still. We got a gas cloud to hide in. And let's see, 3 minutes until his abilities come back. What is it? Oh, his Custodians still hit invisible, so that's cute. I just had no way to deal with the shields. Now, did I kill enough of his fighters to kind of be able to punish him with boarding torpedoes? Because sadly, the shields did not go down enough. Not yet, anyway. And you keep on moving, damn it. You're not going to do much, but with Stormhawks, and what is it? With all this in the way, you could still do work. This is probably a mistake because, yeah, I'm just in sensor range. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. But he burnt his salt right, so if I could kill... Let's see, he has an auger probe come this way. Sadly, I don't have a good position for this. Oh, it came back up. That's unfortunate. Although, I could still do damage to the demiurge if I can get out of the way. Get the battle barge out of the way. So... Okay, autocasts were still on autocast 2, or boarding torpedoes, so... Let's see. No, just get moving. You keep on running. There, everything just died there immediately, so... Manta bombers aren't doing much, and actually, what's the one with my engines gone? I shouldn't ignore this, so you're on group 2, or you're on group 3 rather. Let's see. So he's just gonna he's gonna burn the timer, is he? I guess that's his plan anyway. I just wish I had extended sensors of beacons, which is what's really punished me here, especially with that run maneuver I just did. Oh well. once I figure out his one trick, then he's pretty much screwed. I had him pretty much figured out with my Imperial Navy. I just need it to keep my vanguards, or was it? Oh, here comes the torp. Here they come, that's fine. Burn your autocast manta bombers. Just gotta make sure I get fission somehow. And can my Stormhawks actually shoot them down? That'd be kind of nice, please. Okay, shot most of them down. Repairs are underway. And I don't have beacons, which is a bit of a problem. I can still spot them. It just isn't going to help me very much just yet. Because, yeah. So, we still have options here with the Demiurge. In fact, let's see. Okay, so he got a beacon on me. We've seen that my ships are actually doing well surviving so far, but I need to reveal this Demiurge. Most importantly, I really wish I had more beacons. So, he is going to micro warp jump over, which is kind of okay. If I could kill a generator, that'd be amazing. There goes a great deal of his firepower. Now, Thunderhawks, get moving. Ideally, shoot these things down. Okay. So that's one board attempt done. Now kill this thing. He did burn a lock on, so I do have that going for me. Yeah, I have to kind of... Yeah, he's going to engage me as I fight the Demiurge too, so that's a bit of a problem. Now, if only I could select this dang battle barge. It's refusing to select the battle barge for me, which is really irritating. Because we know what's going to happen here, but I have a micro warp jump available. So, gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Now he's committing. Come on, I was waiting for this. Let's see. Get the shields going. Let's see, he's launching bombers, so we have Stormhawks for that. We have Thunderhawks for that. And I'm not going after you. I want the Demiurge. I hope my Thunderhawks did enough that they need to. Now, go after it. Come at me. It's a bit of a waste. Yeah, my Vanguard's gone. So... And I don't think this thing's going to concede, or was it warp out in time. Because he is just going to... It is going to get close. It is going to get close. I have enough shields to kind of negate a lot of it. Yeah, he is cutting down my shields now. So sadly, the lack of extended sensors just killed me there. I really need to have those extended sensors for that to work. So that is unfortunate. So if these can warp out and do that, that would be good. There was a lot of potential there. Again, a little bit more of my sloppy play taking effect there. Because he's relying on hit and run tactics. And ooh, with the Imperial Navy fleet, all I have to do is have a Widowmaker alive, and that just ruins his day. Space Marines are a little bit tricky, and even then, his Manta Bombers were getting denied thoroughly. Bit of a learning experience. But we know he's just relying on running tactics, so there's not much to the strategy. It's just a matter of figuring it out. And with lances, I can effectively hit him at range without his air cache being a factor. I need that extended sensors, unfortunately. So, the shield disruptor... Maybe I should have the Master Exantity in here. Because the energy disruption would have been actually good there. It's just not, in a million years, going to hit the Custodian, I don't think. But I want to try that again with the Master of Sanctity and actual sensors this time. Of course, with light cruisers only have one skill slot, that leaves me with only one beacon available. So, I gotta make sure with And it is possible to do with the vanguards. I chase after him really damn aggressively and somehow take down his shields, which again, the lack of synergy with these vanguards only having torpedoes and thunderhawks makes that difficult, but I'm willing to try it anyway. Okay, unfortunately it is not a rematch. That is sad for me, but I still need to get those key upgrades to even fight like his running tactics really well anyway, if I'm not going to have the convenience of multiple beacons to just be able to throw down. Hell, I seriously should consider swapping these vanguards out to Mark IIIs, but then, well, it helps negate or cancel out the effect of his fighters at least, because at least he can't shoot down the bombardment cannons, but with air cache, it greatly reduces my accuracy anyway, so regardless, it's kind of the same effect. But at land, his Chaos Fleet, I don't know what kind of Chaos Fleet to expect, and I'm the attacker, so I think mobility is key here. I just need to be really good about spraying up my damage. That is so damn important, because his lances, once he starts detecting me, can very easily single out my ship, so I do have that difficulty, but I can fire boring torpedoes right away and just harass him, and if I'm so lucky, maybe kill the engines. I don't think I want to focus on... Oh yeah, it's got a battleship too, so he is going to be playing more defensive-minded, but I have at least range to shoot at a distance. And it is Slaanesh, so how much Slaanesh does he have, I wonder? How much Slaanesh does he have? And where is he going to hide, anyway? Because there's no obvious obstructions that I can see. So hard to say. So this sounds like the Acherons and this was it the spoiler type fleet, and I would imagine all of them have Slaanesh, so I need to be on top of defending my ships. Of course, having the Stormhawks in the middle is also kind of handy here, which is going to be a little bit awkward trying to remember when I just randomly select from top to bottom. So let's give this a try, shall we? I have a lot of shield transfers, so I think we're good. So he's right in the middle. I think let's see. Killing the generators might not be a terrible idea, and then try and kill a deck to deny any Slaanesh. And I do have 2 beacons. Hell, yeah, he does have lance range, and I can dodge, but the clock's kind of against me, isn't it? Needless to say, not a lot I can do in this regard, but let's try and dodge this best that we can, because these 3 are going to dodge. Chapter Master, maybe not so much. Okay, it is probably going to dodge. There is a slight latency hit, though. So let's try our decoys again, shall we? I'm curious. Let's try our decoys again. It's been a while. I do not know if you revealed or not. That is a bit of a mystery. Because I wasn't paying attention to you, and I think I did the shots wrong anyway, so... Ooh, Stigs. I can punish this. He's all Stigs and bombers. I can punish this. I'm going to have to get super aggressive, mind you, but considering he is relying on that, I'm kind of okay. Now, begs the question. We can get past this stasis bomb. I gotta be swift on this. This one not so much, but it's not actually the priority, so that's kind of fine. And this is also a bit of a mistake there, but I am in range, sort of, to start shooting at this damn thing. Okay. Come on, you don't really have any weapons of note. You have bombers, and I have strike cruisers to help. I have Stormhawks to help deal with that some. So he is running away. I have more mobility than him. So start mitigating as much of this damage we can. The silent run was probably a big mistake, and hell, my bombardment cannons aren't even hitting. So, refresh the Stormhawks. Let's get going. I do... Come on, I told you to get going. Oh, your boosters are gone, that's why. So, time to start spraying out the damage. He did use his Slaanesh, so Please prioritize this thing.
Moving to position.
Because we can hit this thing, and so long as bombardment cannons are hitting, that's all good.
Tactical maneuver engaged.
I already burnt my orders, so that is a complete waste of Slanesh. Although now, I gotta make sure I shoot down enough of these fighters to warrant this. Because again, he is trying to prioritize my ship some.
Space Marines ready.
I want these engines to die.
Suspending tech
I don't have that convenience though.
underway.
Shields are almost gone. I'm almost out of the stasis bomb with my one ship here.
Full speed. I am listening.
Now,
Advance.
he is boosting forward. Let's chase after him because I killed most of his fighters. So,
Show us the enemy.
I didn't use Fear the Darkness though.
Astartes vessel ready.
But boarding torpedoes are about to give you a massive number, and you don't have fighters to defend in time. You better not, because you're way ahead of everything else.
Ready for battle.
And he is focusing down this ship, so
Space Marines ready.
I don't have brace for impact just yet. Okay, I do actually.
All servitors and
Now kill the damn generator, please.
I am listening.
All I want is the damn generator down.
Prepare for impact.
And you burnt all your Slanesh, so there's not much you can do. Because I couldn't even get an engine hit, of course, so he micro warp jumped, so that is a benefit.
Suspending tactical cogitation.
So let's punish these things heavily for this.
Hold course.
Generator's gone, everything's gone in that thing, unfortunately, so. And it's already neutered, so it's not even going to do much as far as damage, regardless.
Ready for battle.
So get moving, hopefully get to some security, safety there.
I am
Because once the Stigs start dying, that helps a lot.
hold course.
Unfortunately, one is down,
One of our ships is gone.
but now, let's see, I have shield transfer still available.
Ready.
Mutiny,
To where we are needed.
I still want the generator down, it's not helping very much. And autocast is still on, that's a little bit of an oversight. And with heavily damaged, you lose access to your Stormhawks.
On the machine.
I might as well try and prioritize this thing then. It is taking a lot of hits. This generator's still refusing to die, engine's refusing to die. The two main things I want that I have been prioritizing. Go figure.
Underway. I am listening.
So shield transfer it up.
Positioning.
Hunt this thing down. Because I still have torpedoes, I still have weaponry, and I still have better armor than you. So just ram the damn thing for all I care.
Redirecting.
Okay, now the engine's gone. That is a nice convenience.
Ready.
That now sadly cost me 2 of my cruisers. And I will not forgive you for that.
Show us the enemy.
Now ram it. Hit it with torpedoes and this. And this now. This is game. We just took out a level 10 Chaos Fleet. And I was in a situation to kill the Stigs, but I did a lot of damage to the Stigs regardless, so I survived relatively well. He was heavily reliant on bombers. If only I paid more attention to that, my Stormhawks could have done so much. Because the Lances could not kill me immediately. It's again being able to spread out the damage by having my weakened strike cruisers easily get behind the other ones, so I am going to have to practice that quite a bit. But at least with shield transfers, that actually buys me time when he starts doing that. And I won't lie, that Silent Run was probably a stupid mistake. It seems stupid there, but I overestimated how fast I could get if I could have got past that stasis bomb or not. But hell, if nothing else, it shows I can outlast the Chaos Fleet, which has nothing but armor-penetrating weaponry in their bombers and their lances, so I like to think that's a big success, despite that horrible, horrible misplaying I've been doing. This has not been a good episode for me, has it?